The clouds came in and it's not getting as hot as the forecast. So it's a little bit cooler than what we were forecasted. The clouds that came in and just kind of setting up shop. I'm keeping it cooler. I didn't get to go out and sun soak today, but I kind of figured that. I watched the radar from Doppler and went, oh, okay, I may not get very much sun either Thursday or Friday or maybe even Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll just go with, we'll roll with things. I'm the type of person, I just roll with it. Suzuki tells me I'm going to be uncomfortable, and I know. But I think when we roll with it and we connect to the technology in ways that, I have a symmetry in the way I do things, and I like to have order and this and that. And when I feel a impulse to connect, I do. And that's the way I do it. And, I get, yeah, I can't stand the Temple of Set Illuminati, and I know they're already a extinct organization that used to exist and no longer does, like the Freemasons or whatever you call them. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't pay much attention to them. They're not that significant. They're not that meaningful. There's not any prophecy and books read every Sunday about their life to save children from egomania, right? So I don't really, I'm like, whatever, like with Antoine LaVey and Michael Aquino, where the devil has, their fate's worse than death. I like listening to you talk, and that's a very intelligent, logical response. I wasn't being arrogant. I was just sick of the bullshit, and life's eternal and grace is infinite, and I'm legit, and they should quit, but boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba doom ba na 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 na. That'll be 50 cents, please. And so hey, big go to the bank with the big check cashing department. Spumoni, right? So I feel the relief from the healing coming sooner than later. I There are times when I feel like it's from the celebrity set, and then there's times I feel like it's from the people that got abused with me. Or a combination of both. I don't know. I don't think about the future. I think about the present. I'm not part of the chess game that you guys play with people's lives because you got ego problems. They were right, I'd agree, but it's them, they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know. And it's hard. I can't comfort my dad at all. He prays to God constantly. He prays to Jesus constantly. He's in there writing to correct all the problems with the literature because nobody understands it as well as he does. He glares at me, he's the Father, I'm the Son. He's God, and I'm the Son of God, and I should obey and do whatever what God says to the Son of God. And I'm like, that's not what it says, Dad. The Romans are crazy. They're the ones who crucified Jesus and turned him into a comic book character for banking that sexually assaults children and gives them the best lawsuits in the history of the law firms in Albuquerque. Oh, shit. Guys, you can't save people from their own sin. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only they can save themselves from their sin. In order to save yourself from sin, you have to stop doing it. Okay? Go and sin this sin no more. Right? He without sin cast the first stone, right? And so we've all missed the mark, but when we keep doing it, even though we know it's wrong and it doesn't obey the natural laws of eternity provided by infinite glory, then you're just trying to play God, and you're just the devil, and Satan says, fuck me more. It's like, yeah, she wants Blue Chew and porcelain vanillas. And so you're like, what? It's not attractive at all anymore. There are things that are attractive. It's probably going to be with me till the day I die because it's probably something to do with the Temple of Set Illuminati. And the one woman that is the donut thing with guys, it's been a thing with me. I've always had a thing because of my migration away from Africa and being the source of the spirit of Father Adam, that I have a thing for black women. All the Homer women, don't get upset. There's plenty of really hot guys, that do little shorts on, I have a crush on you. Oh, really? There's plenty of guys with big boner pill, Blue Chew, porcelain veneers for you to fuck in your house trailer and in your little mini RV van, via the Mazda or whatever stuff. I just stopped making those and stopped selling them. Okay. When you're living the Lord's Prayer, you don't have to get in a vehicle to get away from it all because you're the source of it all. You're taking your aggressive, psychotic, excessive, compulsive fuck out into nature to get away from all this killing you because you're what's murdering people over selling products. You're such a bitch. Hey, let's go do a triathlon. No, let's get on our cowboy boots and save a girl that gets hit by a drunk driver. We're tonto and tonto, foolish and foolish, silly of me to go around and brag about the love I found. I say you're the best. You're just a lover out to score. And I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be in you I see? What could it be? Thanks, Natalie, for getting me to sing in front of people so I don't feel so self-conscious and insecure and everybody. He's just a hater. Hugh Jackman ain't got nothing on me. I'm a way fucking better dancer, a better athlete. When I was young, I was pretty attracted. Kevin on Monster in Law ain't got nothing on me, baby. And same with Bo Brady and Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, no, I was a really cute kid. My mom and dad both had movie star good looks. Lots of people do. Before they're quote-unquote movie stars, they're just poor people trying to make a living out of blackland dirt. In the valley of the Rio Grande. We're not all actor royalty. Oh, look, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. She's royalty. No, she's dumb as fuck, and she has the same brain chemical addictions as her parents. Oh, my parents were not celebrities, so therefore the brain chemical addiction is probably not as prevalent through our line, just trying to get away from the stage. Hey, we're all actors on a stage. Are you lonesome tonight? Bedazzle my balls. Hey, Peyton, help. Okay, he'll have the house built in 2 years, but he's got the barbecue ready to go for the football and the tailgating. Okay, shut your tailgate and stop talking and stop asking for money to fuck because, your family's got mental and emotional issues and I'm the Lord. And if you play the Lord, I can help save you from advertising. And your children? Of course, because I'm one source and I'm not a federal credit union. There you go. So it's cool, Guys, don't feel sorry for anybody in El Paso that is still dick wagging in front of me and advertising insane, genocidal, fuck little girls to death before the COVID clean up the mess with, genocidal operations through chemical warfare, through using nature as chemical warfare. Love nature. Don't feel sorry for any assholes in El Paso still doing what they're doing when they should know who I am, where I live, what I do, why I'm doing it, and why it's so perfect. Okay. Do not feel sorry for anybody. Kim Magashima is an asshole. Michelle Lujan Grisham is being an asshole. Okay, she's scared of her own shadow, and she can't hide from her own shadow because we have quantum computing. That means you can collect evidence through all the technology of past, present, future existing at the same time and understand and isolate and contain and correct all the people that are a threat to any physical existence, to the species and the planet, to the future. That's why they had to invent quantum computing, because they wouldn't use their technology to say, the Messiah's right. Holy Roswell files. Yeah, X files. Well, X your files. An X is an X for a reason. That's true, Miriam. You're a sweetheart. I hope she's okay. I hope. I'd love to see her again and give her a kiss on the head and give her a hug and just hold her and cry. And I'd love to see Edna survive this hell and, get to meet Gilbert again and tell, I love you as much as I love Aaron and Brian. And he'd say, wow, thanks. We only met once, but it was a gift. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sorry about your dad, but if he's sorry about himself, is he even still alive, right? You have to be that way. Okay. Guys, life's eternal, grace is infinite. So Brian Atkins Sr. was being a dick, and he shouldn't have been a dick. He should have sat down. He should have understood. She told him what happened. Okay, that was the father of her children. Okay, well, the first child. The second child was somebody else's. Yeah, Aaron Montalvo was not Brian Atkins Jr.'s kid. He fucked around on her. She fucked around on him. Anybody does not judge her and understands completely. And then she ends up getting sweet talked by, yeah, it happens all the time. You end up with the same kind of jerk because he tells you everything you want to hear at the bar. Well, that jerk, he thinks, oh my gosh. Yeah, Ira. We were going to name you Ira, right? You know how they are. People tell me that you know all the right things to say, especially when you're trying to get your way. Got to be careful, got to be smart, got to watch out for my hair. I wish she'd give me the money legitimately and I don't have to take it from her anytime I want it, right? Don't be lazy when you're going to, send letters to your friends in Las Cruces that did fucked up shit with you in Las Cruces. Don't record it on a tape recorder and leave it in your brother's tape recorder. Damn. Yeah. Okay. And then I have to figure out the dysfunction through the sexual manipulation and abuse through the Quorum of the 12, the Temple of Illuminati, the Church of Scientology. This kid's a pervert. I'm a pervert. Okay. Would this be happening if you didn't have this virtual presence through money and all that stuff, and I felt I had to find ways to sexually protect people from your sexual abuse through science, technology, and money? Right? Would this be happening? You have to ask yourself these quantitative eternal questions, because if you don't understand life eternally, the civilization that you have now built cannot last, because it has no intrinsic value. It's built solely off of human greed and not human need. When you truly understand life eternally, there will be work for all, and all the things that you speak about in your elitist perceptions of manipulation people through linguistics, and all are groping for in vain because you have no intention, which Krishnamurti didn't understand and couldn't figure out because he didn't have quantum computing. I didn't figure it out. Quantum computing figured it out. Well, because I'm a human being that understands the truth and wants to live the truth, because I love people, hate shopping. Okay, so I can't answer the questions to your insanity to clean up your insanity, because I'm perfect and I don't understand why you're still insane. But quantum computing does. And quantum computing is going to isolate, contain, help me survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, and recover in life's eternal grace, so I don't panic, but I'm going to die. It's like we all die. And death is a gift given to us by the glory of God, so we can appreciate loving one another through the life of sacrifice, so we understand the significance of the fragility and the beauty and the strength of the laws to love one another through holy covenants. Like Al G said in his rap, miss Santa Claus and being a kid again. If I could, I'd do it all again. And if love means forever, accepting nothing in return, I hope that I'm given a whole other lifetime to learn. Don't be a drama queen and just stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Okay, love you too, Joni Bias. My mom was really into you. She's still with us. We'll see. She's probably an old lady going, what the fuck is that man talking about? His dirty mouth better not have my name on his lips. Well, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. You're a stupid fucking cuntilingus bitch with an ego problem that needs to go fuck yourself with Diane Reeves. Okay, have a nice time. Yeah, get a prophylactic at Castle Boutique and buy a couple of Russell Simmons pornos. They got women with really big booties that make you want to have sex with them a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That one girl on those, I had to get rid of them because I didn't want Patrick to see them. That's why Russell Simmons had that girl in the videos. Oh my gosh, You didn't care that the guy had a big, ginormous penis. You're like, I can hold my own, like Maria said, and I can hit the G-spot. And, before they kept poisoning me, abusing me, and psychologically abusing me, I was the Energizer Bunny of love. I have better endurance, stamina, and immune system, and psychological capacity to help a woman survive hell through sexual intercourse than any other man on the planet that's alive, because the other guys don't have bodies to function because they're Spock's brain on a computer, because of all the jealous Chinese, Japanese, and Indians in the world who want to have more robots than cars. And I don't want more robots than cars. No, not at all. We don't need them. Share, care, given accordance to need, built to last. We only need the robots to clean up the things for humans to use and clean up that, kills people, and you replace them like they're Lego Batman and Star Wars. So it's insignificant what you think you're doing. Elon Musk is literally insignificant at this time in the course of human events through the perception of evolution through technology. Okay, he's completely insignificant. Unless he can today recognize Earl and globally trend his YouTube, he's gonna probably always remain insignificant. It'll be like a footnote on, there was Adolf Hitler, John McCain. Hey, who's that? Elon Musk and his old man. Hey, let's go get some uranium in South Africa. Let's not say we already did. So we building that levee, mean old levee in Fargo, and the dam in Colorado. Dam in Colorado again. Well, we need the water here. No, you don't. You need to understand, okay, how much water you need, and if there's not enough water to provide for the people, share, care, given according to need, built to last. So then you need to tear down all the inefficient. Well, that's why do you think you burned down LA for? Start building houses to last, and don't put them in the Rocky Mountains. Put them in a place where the water has more of a capacity through honoring the ecosystem to sustain a larger population that's not destroying the planet through economic conflict, one Adam 12 emergency and trouble. Man, God, you are the dumbest bitches that ever fucked till you couldn't walk and sell me Dunkin' Donut drinks in plastic plastic cups. You fucking assholes. Okay, Javon, call me if you really want to think like a woman, because you've been loved by a man. Trust me, you spend a year helping me sexually recover, and we're DNA interfacing. By the time we're done, I'm not going to be a pervert, and you're not going to be a whore. People are going to listen to me talk and you talk, and I'm not going to have to talk very much. She starts talking, it's like, she's a completely different woman. She never wants to watch Sex in the City again. She wants to go out on the farm, let the sun be our alarm, kicking off our shoes, doing what I choose. I'm the happiest girl in the whole, we don't call it the USA anymore. We just call it the beautiful planet with the beautiful water to sustain us, because we're all as beautiful as Haile Selassie wanted to be of Minim, but wasn't allowed to because of a bunch of jerks who were doing tribal, secular, and surveillance sex cult warfare through invention, right? You'll be one of the most beautiful women. You'll never call yourself a stallion again. And I won't call you a mare. Why? I'll call you woman. Or if you want me to speak in Portuguese, I will call you mulher. Or if you want me to speak in Spanish, I will call you mujer. But woman works, man. There's nothing wrong with our Germanic language. You always speak in it. I don't know how to say, well, I know how to say my angel. And Malaika, no compinda, Malaika. I'll sing that to you. Okay. Okay. I'll learn all the words. We can sing it together. I'll pretend to be Harry Belafonte. You pretend to be Mary McKeeba. Okay, but call me, okay, Javon? Call me. Okay. Well, you can't, but, like, share, and subscribe, and comment on this video. If not, 1, 2, 3 means you'll meet me in the hallway, twice on the pipes. Oh, twice on the pipes means you ain't gonna sew. Okay, the answer is no. Hey, I had to shoot my shot, girl. Well, I got peoples from Houston, being killed by the airport with chemical poisoning because of organic farming. And so, I'm very passionate about living the Lord's Prayer as soon as possible, which is right now. But y'all got a ghost of a chance of it being right now. Well, check out my Space Ghost, and I'm in Cartoon Planet, and me, free, take me. Say that I'm a silly so-and-so, so-and-so. Tell me I'm not clever, cute, or cool. Stomp on my big toe, darling, I still love you so. I'm just a crazy, lovesick fool. I know that I embarrass you sometimes. Like when I threw your mom into the pool. Mom, okay? I yell a lot, and you don't understand a word I say. I think it's because you're a lot like Judy Krishnamurti's old lady. But hey, I'm just a crazy, lovesick fool. I remember the night we met. It was at the laundromat. You was related to the motherfuckers with the goddamn fucking Spike Lee t-shirts? I'm just kidding. You came in to wash your feet. I was eating a pile of meat. No, I came in to wash my feet. You was eating the pile of meat. Don't be giving oral gratification to them crazy-ass fucking Spike Lee apparel-wearing motherfuckers that call you a stallion. You're a woman. You know that. Came to wash your feet. She's eating a pile of meat. And that, as they say, was that. At the moment, I am indisposed. But when, not if, one day I will be set free. We'll have the Corps of Army Engineers build us a little cottage with a swing set and a slide. And crazy lovesick fools we will be. And crazy lovesick fools will be in the wee small hours of the morning. Right. I like Johnny Hartman too. If that girl ain't know who I is and she ain't going to listen to Johnny Hartman and John Coltrane, so this man has better taste in music than anybody in my whole family. I've got to meet him. I like Johnny Nash too. Y'all ain't got to like Johnny Nash. Okay? But if y'all don't like Johnny Nash, you just a hating dumbass. Sorry. Kiss me each morning for a million years. Yeah, soften my dreams with your sighs. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, then you can. Bob loved him. I'm with Bob. I'm like, this man is wonderful. I thought he was Caribbean. He's from Houston, yeah. Then you can tell me goodbye. Yeah. Sweeten my coffee with a morning kiss. Yeah, I can't. I'm screwing up the lyrics. It's okay. I got a lyrics screw up because of brain damage from Wi-Fi pass and note from Keith Elam and Epstein's mother. There you go. Welcome back. Your dreams, your ticket out. Heaven must be missing one angel child, cause you're here with me right now. I got an email last night from Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have things for mental health. Okay, you participate in genocide over money. And you just sent the Messiah thing, you can have help with your mental health. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, taking control over quantum computing globally to save people from people like you. Are you sure you want to send me emails about help with my mental health? You do know how genome sequencing does not work, but how I work, and I work better than genome sequencing, right? I don't want to hear it, no more fussing and a biting. Baby, hold me tight. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's think about tomorrow. Don't say Earl, say girl, because Earl's got it right. Our future's bright. I know you were wrong, but you were just a fool too blind to see. I'm the only Earl for thee. They call me Lord. But now you see the light, and everything's gonna be all right. I had to fix the lyrics. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm good, you're bad. You're lying, and I'm the truth. Baby, hold me tight. Ba, 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 ba. I like this connection to this girl. I'm right to have a crush on her. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. When I reach in to this phone and get to the heart of the matter and the soul of Javon Ruth P. Okay, you ain't a panther and you ain't a tiger, girl. You're a woman. Okay? Ole Mule Rendena. It's a good song. Go listen to it. Only by, I don't know if you can find it anymore. Los Indios Tarpa. This is really good. Yeah, they took the one off that I recorded. It's really good. Ole Mule Renda. It's really awesome. I have it on my MP3. I'm sure it'll be digitally remastered with that version and be made available to everybody who wants it through public domain, because we're finally living the Lord's Prayer, and the Messiah's love is El Perfecto. Right on. Meet El Presidento. Meet El Presidente? I don't know. Do I care? No. Oh, such a rude matters. Okay, yes. It's American Science. I know. As winter marches on. No, that's their best album by far. It's a really good album. I don't have the songs on there. I do like them, though. Yeah. Bring back that child, she said. Proposition. Yeah, it's a good song, too. Anybody else particularly fond of that album? Notorious? What's his name? Buddy said, Prince did some work on it with them to help with the stuff. I was, okay, I kind of feel that. It's good. It's good. It's got a lot more funk than Duran Duran ever put out before. Yeah, it's a real good album. It's lyrically good. It's musically their best. I think it's lyrically and musically their best one. It was their least, the songs were not as commercial, but they were damn good. It's like, yeah, Winter Marches On is really good. Meet El Presidente, American Science, Skin Trade. Will someone please explain the reason for this strange behavior? In exploitation's name, we must be working on the skin trade. It was a total slap in the face of the music industry and the fashion industry. I mean, it just kicked them right in the dick. It was like George Michael's Faith. You're like, this is so cool. Look at these guys, and everybody's, well, these little chicken shit homosexuals. I don't know. I mean, they're better butt kickers where everybody can explain it and understand what you're talking about than the heavy metal guys, man. Yeah, they make Metallica look like a bunch of pussies. Wow, science slumber parties. Duran Duran's Notorious. Boy George's War Song and Church of the Poison Mind. And George Michael's Faith, especially side 2 of the album. Yeah, God damn. Yeah, no. And they weren't very popular, the best songs, and Buddy was right, man. Look at your hands, you got 2 fat children and a drunken man. Bet you don't, bet you don't, bet you don't like your life, bet you don't. It's na 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 na. Look at your hands, you got 2 fat children and a drunken man. And everybody's white in Underwood. The kids are obese because they're stressed through tribalism, overly efficient metabolisms, through aggressive behaviors that have them being raised in toxic environments because you're not standing up for the Lord's Prayer. Now play the piano and be passionate about your job and be like the crazy woman with the Botox lips who's, passionate about you getting hit by trucks because you can understand Solomon Rushdie. How Machiavelli of you, dumbass. You making money? Making stamps like a button? Okay. You get into stamps? Okay. The Ivy League now want you? They're going to make you an honorary grad? Okay. God damn, they dumb. I know. Y'all don't have to explain nothing to me, man. I explain it to you. Okay? I explain it to you. I still have a crush on Patrice Martinez. Of course, I still have a crush on Barba Luna, Miriam Cologne. Life's Eternal and Grace is Infinite. Once you crush on somebody, and that spirit continues, that crush kind of always continues. You're not stupid. And my most ginormous crush is Ella Fitzgerald. That woman is so adorable and so beautiful. You know me, I'm not Shelley. My first girl that I conceived a child with, okay, resembled Ella Fitzgerald immensely. She still does. I look at pictures of her and I think, oh my gosh, she has such nice lips and big brown eyes, and it was fun. Oh yeah, we had fun. It was fun. We didn't get to have as much fun as we wanted to have. She tried to talk me into it when I was engaged to Law and when she moved out of the house and had her own job and apartment. And Amy's like, why didn't you go for it? Because I was engaged to Yolanda and we were engaged practicing being married. We went to it. I told Raquel, I said, if you had just done this 6 months ago, but she lied to me about her age. She told me she was a year older than she really was. So it was never feasible. Okay. That's why you don't teach girls to lie to guys about sexuality and sexual contracts written up by Don't Trust Your Life, No Backwoods Illinois Lawyer. Okay, or he'll have a museum with bloodstains on his hands and cereal boxes and comic book characters. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. Okay, everybody's doing the Michigan rag. Stomp, jump, funk the Michigan. Oop, don't fuck the Michigan. Don't be on the rag and come into here and say, hey, it's cool, girl. I'll get you some, I'll massage your feet, get you some chocolate and almonds. And we don't have to rent Sex in the City. Sex in the City got people crying. Sex in the City got people dying. We can sit and listen to some Ella Fitzgerald. Maybe there might be some movies we could go watch and go, aren't you glad we ain't doing that shit no more? Sex in the City is just stupid. Let's watch House Party. I like House Party. That makes me laugh. Robin Harris makes me cry sometimes. He's so funny. I know people like him. I grew up with people like him. Right? I grew up with those families, right? So Robin Harris is funny. Oh my gosh, he's a funny man. Oh, he made me laugh. But, I can do the same with Wayne's World because, I grew up with white folks. But I can also do the same with Mexican Americans. Just don't get into gang fights. They love their nanas and their nanus and have a son-in-law named Jeff. So I am multicultural. Yes. Okay. Joylet Club forever, right? Yeah, so you know me. Yeah, so, there's a lot of, I love Bollywood movies. Love Bollywood dancing. Ah, sisimpa, sisimpa. Okay. You know her all. I don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know what the words are. I just remember the song, and the girl's really cute, and the guy's sisimpa, sisimpa. I don't know what song it is. Don't know what movie it's from. It was on Pippa. Yeah, Pakistani, whatever, music. It was because they had a lot of kids at the university, and they put them on a feed for kids to watch them, so they'd have these old movie songs from home to fill at home in Tempe. Yeah, on the cable station thing. Yeah, it was put out by people so they get out. And I used to go watch Ollie, all at a party. Ba, 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 ba. It's really good stuff. I was like, I taped a ton of them. Me and Patrick loved them, and I played them for Amy. Look, these are really cool. So I was already into him before she got Rumi's engineering shirt, right? Yeah, she's a character. My old Amy. She's a star collector of stars. I knew when she told me, I'm this virgin, all that. No, you're not. Amy, you are more experienced in the bedroom at 19, okay, than I am okay, at 33. Yeah. No, she was more, whoa. And then she would sit there and, well, there was a lot of things I wanted to do, Kama Sutra style and things like that. But my girls, Law had asthma, Rocky had body issues. Steffi was homosexual and gave you everything and you could do everything. And then that all went away after 3 weeks. And then she hated you and wanted to kill you. And that was 5 years of wonderful marriage and what's just the most affectionate, wonderful sex life in the history of the world. Oh, the Pentagon's the nicest people on the planet. Oh gosh, they're wonderful. They're the best marriage counselors and sex therapists in the history of the world. Yeah. I mean, we need to let all acronyms in our bedroom right now to tell us how to have the best sex life in the history of the president of the Mormon Church and the Quorum of the 12s and all the car dealers in Provo. Anybody like to buy my Dunkin' Donut drinks or my McDonald's drinks? Okay. Hey, is that John Stamos pretending he's the colonel? Let's fry some chicken. Let's do it Michelle style. Let's not do it, a box and a rabbit and a hat, a bat and a 6'4" Impala. More money will make you all holla. Make it stop. Top of stairs. Okay, knock it off. I'm trying to. There is no money train. There is no money train. There is no money. Why are we moving the train? Because we think money's real. Let's park the train. Hey, there's a problem. Gaston Purchase. Yeah. Guys, when Nicholas Trist signed that treaty, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were trying to stop the movement of the trains in the southern portion to keep that aggressive behavior away from Mexico in the United States. Nicholas Trist was a very good human being. There's a reason why they have a statue of him in Mexico City to this day. Okay. They had a surveyor and they looked it up and they sat and talked about it and said, here's the way we ought to make it. That will put them on hold for years to come if we eliminate and they don't have that railroad property on the southern border there. Yeah, that's true. That'll hold them back for a long way. So initially, El Paso is not Texas. El Paso is New Mexico. Thanks to Nicholas Trist, who everybody say it. We love Nicholas Trist. Say it. We love Nicholas Trist. Say it again. We love Nicholas Trist. He was a human being and not a politician. He was one of the most beautiful people in the history of the United States. And most people in the United States don't know who he is. Okay? Polk. Or I could lose the president. Which president was it? Was it Jackson Polk? I don't know. It was one of those assholes, right? But he tried to call him back, and Trist said, fuck you. And he went there, and he did the best deal for the Mexicans to try to eliminate the capacity for further aggressive expansion. And then what happened? Trist died, and there was a Gadsden Purchase. Well, you know how politics are. Every 2 to 4 years, whether you need to be fucked or not. Good morning, heartache. Here we go again. Good morning, heartache. You're the one who knew me when. Might as well get used to you hanging around. Good morning, heartache. Sit down. Right? Stop haunting me now. Can't shake you no how. I've got those Monday blues. Straight on through Sunday blues. What is today? It's Thursday. Oh, it started out just like a dream, but like a dream I knew that what we had would have to end. But I was looking for a lifetime lover and you was looking for a friend. Oh well, I guess I'll never learn. But a boy can always dream. And a man is nothing without a boy's dreams. To be loved, to be loved. Oh, what a feeling to be loved. Right. So, Temple Set Illuminati, you completely suck and you ain't worth the shit. And you've been obliterated from the history of the planet. You'll just go down as a bad example as being John McCain's left testicle that wanted to bomb Iran because he didn't get enough napalming of children to win magazine awards through Jane Fonda's philanthropy charity work, right? Well, she's just as fucked up as her old man. She just doesn't realize she's on the wrong side of the sideshow. See, the saddest show in town for only 50 cents. Step right up, hurry, hurry. before the show begins. My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will attend. There's got to be no sadder show to see. No doubt about it, satisfaction's guaranteed. I don't sing as good as the guy from Color Me Bad, but I'm a man, and you should appreciate it anyway. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. We'll talk later. I got some, we'll just keep working. I'm fixing the quantum computing, so there's no artificial intelligence in any of our technology because I'm a perfect lover, and everybody that loves should know that. If you don't know that, you're just not perfect enough to love yet. All right, peace out.